they're also blocking. Apple is blocking some of the features in Facebook right now. So I thought it was interesting that you brought up Steve Jobs. They're like, listen, we think that it's an invasion of human rights that you are forcing people to have these personalized ads. So we're blocking that feature from you. And then when you start to block on a mass scale on all devices personalized ads, affiliate marketing as a whole gets affected, right? It drops significantly. So there's a lot of people at Facebook. There's a lot of people with the companies that, advertise through Facebook that are upset because some of the changes that Apple's doing. So I thought that was pretty funny.
I can't stand Apple. Apple's going to be one of those, like, if Apple doesn't watch themselves, they're going to be phased out. Like what they're doing, I think they're going to be phased out. Like, for one, it's too expensive. Like, everything that they got is expensive. Two, they're trying to get into the whole Apple, what is it, the TV? They're trying to get into the whole TV platform. They're doing okay, but it's only fanboys that are buying that stuff. And even then, a lot of people are now starting to say, hey, I need to get away from this and go with that now because I got more freedom to do stuff. There's so, like, Apple is fighting with so many people at the same time. Like Fortnite, they're fighting with Fortnite, like Epic Games. It's like there's so many things that it's happening with them, and I think Apple thinks that they have this huge stake in the market that says, hey, you know what, we're the best, and it's just like, well, at one point you were, but there's so many other things that are just better than you guys. And you guys are not doing anything innovative anymore for quite some time now. It's the same thing. They're just like, hey, let's add another camera to our phone. Doesn't make much of a difference when you're taking pictures. And then you got your Samsung phones, you got your OneNotes, you got all these different companies coming out with all their stuff. And now, like, the conversation now, when you start asking people, literally, I asked my mom, like, hey mom, what phone do you got? I got this stupid iPhone. And it's just like, why are you calling it stupid? And she's like, the thing is crap. Every time I go buy one, it's the same crap. It lasts for a good year, and then it starts slowing down, and then it's done. And I think people are starting to get fed up with it. If this happened, where people say, screw this crap, I'm going back to Android, what's going to happen to iOS at that point?
Well, with iOS, the thing that I noticed is that anybody who's used them, if you use it for specific things, they tend to be rock solid until they're not. But when iPhone, the iPhone 12 came out, because there's like a 13 coming already, when the iPhone 12 came out, now just picture, you're going to a car dealership, nice new shiny 2020 car, man, nice car. Get in, won't turn over. Why is that? Well, there's no battery. Oh, was it electric or gas? It's gas. But I don't see a fill spout. Yeah, there isn't one. What? Yeah, there isn't one. The tank's there, the gas tank's there, but there's no way for you to put your gas in. You have to buy that separately. Oh, what? Okay. And you have to buy the battery separately. Oh, and an alternator to charge it separately. Oh, and the radio. Yeah, the radio separately. It's not an add-on. It's things that you have to pay to get it put in there, or you just don't get it. It's not standard. Oh, really? Well, I'm not buying this car. I'm gonna go buy a Chev. Well, when Apple did that, and my friends opened it, I'm like, oh, they changed the charger again this year? He goes, it doesn't come with a charger. I said, you're lying. He goes,
Or headphones.
I'm like, what?
So, I've never owned an Apple device or that I paid for. I did win an iPod through a company I worked with a long time ago. But I will say one thing about Apple, and they do this really well. You can deny it if you want, but marketing. And the reason I say that is because my girlfriend's kids and all of their friends, literally at Christmas, they were all in the same house. And my girlfriend has a Galaxy Note. She did not have a charger for her phone, and not a single person had a charger that she could use, because everybody in that house, all of the kids, there was 8 of them, had anything for Android. It was all iPhones. So marketing, they're hitting the youth, and everybody is on that playing field. They love it. So, marketing to them, they've always been fantastic. They present some of these advertisements like full on movies, like, you're like, oh, this is cool. This is space age. This is futuristic. And they're just representing something that Android did like 5 years ago. So whatever.
Well, and marketing is the market share. They've done things smart. That a business is a business. When you go to schools, I don't know if you have the kids in school, or any kids in school or things like that. And if you ask them, do you use any electronic devices like iPads or drawing tables or things like that? They're Apple. My kids' school is all iPads. All iPads.
Yep.
Well, they started them young. Yeah. So in grade 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, in your grades, and you can use them at school and they can be provided for you, and they're Apple products. What happens when I want a phone? Apple. It's already in your head. Apple.